All right, this thing says I'm live out there, so yeah, let me check a couple things. There is a couple things I do want to talk about today. It's not directed at anybody. It's not meant about anybody, and I hate the fact that I have to say dumb crap like that. This is about me and what's been going on with me. This is not a poor pity me thing. I have been having a lot of problems with a triggered memory, and that's the only way I can put it. I'm just going to let this thing go for a moment or so, let everyone know that I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm not doing anything special. I canceled my live show tonight because basically I'm not in a good spot mentally. And I want to stress once again, this has nothing to do with anybody. It has nothing to do with anything current, but I'm going to get into this. Yesterday, I released my review on Valance. Hey, Tyson. Hey, She Said, and thanks, Metal Guy. I released my review on Valance. Now, since I've tried that product, I have been having a lot of problems. I'm barely sleeping. I'm very antsy. I'm very on edge. And it all has to do with an ex-girlfriend. Hey, Mick, man. I filmed this review earlier this morning, but I figure I better do this live. That way I don't put this review off. But like I said, it all starts with an ex-girlfriend. I met her back in like 2000, and thanks, Cheesehead. I met her back in like 2000, and she basically destroyed me for the next 6 years. I was alone at that point. I was just starting a job at Kroger with their call center, and I was alone. I'd been alone for a while because me and an ex had broken up, and I figured let's take time for me. Well, out of the blue, I get this phone call from my then friend's girlfriend going, hey, we need to talk. And, you know, I want to come over. I want to talk to you about some stuff. Okay. So I had her come over, and we sat, we talked. And it turns out my buddy was telling her all kinds of lies about stuff, claiming it was his life and his stuff that he was doing. And I was able to disprove all that real quick. So she made a comment that first night, why am I not dating you? And yeah, it was a dick move. I basically went, well, why aren't you? I'd been alone, blonde, good looking. And the worst part for me, which really sunk me in, she had a young daughter and I had a chance to be a dad. Now, most of you know that's what I've wanted my whole life, was to be a parent and have a child of my own. But until the cuteness factor came along, I gave up on that dream. I totally did. I was with her for 3 weeks in Portland. She came out from Mount Vernon. I believe it was Illinois. I believe it was Mount Vernon. And it was a great 3 weeks. But it was all a lie, and I didn't know it at that point. You know, after 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm ready to marry this girl. I'm ready to have a family. I'm ready to do all of these things. And it basically fell apart within a month and a half. I flew back to Illinois to see her. I had to land in like St. Louis and take a train, but, you know, I got there. And I was there for 7 days. And I think I saw her 5 hours over 7 days. I know what you guys are thinking. And at that point, I didn't care. I thought I was in love and I was there. And I wanted that relationship so badly. For the next 6 years, she basically became a ghost. Wouldn't return phone calls, wouldn't return text messages. And I was raised really, really old school. You don't cheat. So because I was dating her, I was alone for 6 years. Going, why am I not good enough? Why am I not worthy enough? Why am I not this? Sorry, Nick. I really want to get this out. So the worst part about it was she was very heavily into cucumber melon. That's all she ever wore. I'm getting there, Sean. It's been a rough couple weeks. Mentally, I've been trying to hold it together, but I'm just not. That's all Shiver wore was cucumber melon. When I put Valens in the test, it triggered every single thing I felt those 6 years. Now, I have to say it this way. This is not Gary Lewis's fault. I do not blame Gary for that at all. I do not blame Chesapeake at all. It's amazing what a memory can be triggered by like sight, sound, touch, taste, anything. And it's just weird how that all floods back and how that all hit so hard at once. When I wore it for those couple days, I was literally looking around my house like, where's the bitch? I know she's here somewhere. Where is she? I'm on edge. Just where is she? I can't let her near me. I can't let her near me. I just can't. Thankfully, my family's understanding on that, and they were there to help. And as Brianna put it, I needed extra love, the cuteness factor. And my son was smart not to screw up and just let me be alone for a little bit and let me process it and let me try to handle it. Well, I'm still not processing it good. As a matter of fact, I've talked to my counselor at the VA today, and I'm doing some outpatient stuff because it's almost overtaking me again, and I don't want that. I talk about mental health a lot on my live feeds and how sharing your problems and sharing your burdens can help possibly ease some of the pain. Well, I need to man up to what I've been talking about. I don't know what else to say other than that sent profile. And it's only the second time that's ever happened. The first was with Damn Yankees Cavendish. My dad used to like smoking pipes, and he had a drawer inside a wooden end table that was dedicated for his pipe stuff. So you guys know when tobacco and wood meet, the tobacco basically leaches into the wood. And I'm not sure if I'm using the right phrase, but it leaves behind that, incredible smell. Well, when I smelled Cavendish, I was taken right back to my dad's, pipe tobacco stuff. That was a pleasant one. This one wasn't. And it's just weird. I hope none of you go through it, but if you do, you've got people you can talk to like I'm doing today. And like I said, I reached out to my shrink at the VA. And for those of you who are therapists, I know it's probably a term you guys hate, and it's probably a term you guys loathe, but it's about the only one I got. And it's weird. Like when I first got with Tiffany and we moved up here to Washington State, that ex reached out and basically told me that her middle child is mine. And this is another reason why Valens got me. She told me the kid was mine, and everything's hitting me hard going, do I have a kid I didn't know about? Has my kid been wondering where their daddy is? I've never been able to be a father before, and I know because I came from, if you want to call it a broken home, what it feels like to not have your father around. So that was killing me. Thanks, Mick. And the part that kills me is she sits and she goes, I won't let you put her through a DNA test. She has been through enough. Well, instantly I went, okay, so you're lying to me. If it's mine, I want to know it's mine. I want to be there for her. I want to make up for that lost time. I want to be that dad she's never had, because that just drives me insane. As you guys know, I'm a step parent. I want the monkey and I want the brat to know their donor. I think that's very important to know where you came from. And they don't have that option. And I hate hearing, dude, she's just like you. She acts like you. She looks like you. She talks like you. But no, I'm not giving a DNA test. So no. Last thing I said to my ex was, until you are ready for a DNA test, don't call me. Just don't talk to me. You know, here I am. I'm happy with my better half. I've got my little family going. And as you guys know, in that beginning, it was rough. And this almost destroyed this relationship because my better half was losing her mind, thinking I'm going to leave her. I'm going to go run to this idiot ex of mine. I'm going to throw away everything. My ex was willing to go to, my better half was willing to go to war. But I'm sharing this because, like I said, everything with mental health is really important, you know. I haven't, like I said in the beginning, I haven't slept well in about 2 weeks. I've been doing my best to leave alcohol alone because alcohol is just going to mask the problem for a little bit. You know, I just can't believe that happened, and it's that powerful, you know. But I guess that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to expand a little bit more on that because I think it's really, really important. When I filmed that review, I could feel the anger inside me and the everything just because of her. And it's all over stupid cucumber melon. And I really thought I'd put all that behind me, but I'll be okay, guys. I'm in a much better place than I was 2 weeks ago. I know a couple people have reached out, and I want to say thank you. You know, but I don't want to ramble on and on and on. This is a huge reason why I canceled tonight's show. When I said I'm not feeling it, I can't fake the happy. I can't. We had a really great guest that was lined up for tonight. He has said it's cool that we rescheduled down the road. And I'm very much appreciative of that. Hopefully by next week, when I've got Out West with Chris coming on, I'll be back to my normal happy self. I may be putting beard product reviews on hold for now until I can get a better grip on some certain things. Because like I said, this is unlike anything I've ever had happen before. But guys, I'm going to kind of wrap it up right there. I appreciate everybody who's watched this and everybody who may watch it. This is not a poor, pitiful Chris video, and I don't want it taken that way. I'm sharing this story. I'm sharing what happened to me. It's getting better, Susanna. It's getting better. No, man, Mick, I'm down for Saturday. I want to come on your show, bro. I want to be there for you, so I will be there. I got all week, you know, as my kids put it, we're going to give daddy extra love. So that's all I really need right now, you know. No, we're good, Mick. We're good for Saturday. I'm there. All right, guys. So I'm going to kind of close this out. Like I said, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I wanted to share that because, like I said, it's really important. I talk about it an awful lot on my live feeds, and I got to man up and do exactly what I'm saying, telling other people to do. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in our next one.